What if culture was basically a living currency? And we all know currency, it's simple math. Either it's an investment or a withdrawal. It's either a debit or a credit. It's either growth or whatever, ungrowth. It's that whole living currency of relational culture, of the culture, is actually a really simple formula because then we have to start looking at, okay, are these relationships investing? Are they expenses? Are they debits? Are they credits? What are we doing with these relationships? And they're always through ordinary interactions. They're never big ones, ever big ones. And that's one of the biggest problems that I see. And I've heard, well, we had this team building, we had this corporate event. Who cares? What did you do in the everyday interaction? I got to be honest with you. I've always been one of those kind of little children that ask the question, the elephant in the room. I was told that one of my problems is I'm the little boy in the emperor's new clothes. And I remember being at one of these corporate sessions, and the president from a big group of Canada and North America, another one from the Northeast, and another one from our local office. They all kept, oh, thank you so much for honoring XYZ's corporate values. Thank you so much for honoring our values, and yada, yada. And went on and on and on, this team building rah rah session. And because I had been talking with somebody, I ended up needing to sit at the front. And I remember asking, when they said, was there any questions? I put up my hand and I said, yes. What are ABC's core values? You mentioned we're honoring them, we're living them, but what are they? And because I had a relationship with Jeff, he was the local president, he laughed. And he said, I knew somebody was going to ask, and I wish I could say I was surprised it was you. But he looked at the Canadian president, who was already looking at the North American, and the North American was already down on his phone. And I'm hearing people behind me laughing because as one person came up to me and said, that is the biggest example of a career limiting move I have ever seen in my life. I can share that with you because it wasn't a career limiting move.